Before we begin with our video, I just want to make a quick thanks and special shout out to John Eagle Acura for providing today's vehicle. Make sure to contact Musa Sininta, the General Sales Manager, if you have any questions and want more information about their inventory. Their website, johneagleacura.com, will be provided in the link in the description below. Onwards with the video.
Hello everyone, welcome to Sherburne Super Speed, and today we're looking at the 2020 Acura RDX. What is a 2020 Acura RDX? Well, it's a two-row luxury compact SUV, and it competes with competitors like the BMW X3, the Audi Q5, and the Mercedes GLC. And the first thing to know is that this is probably the most modern Acura you can get, at least for the time being. Now, some of the highlights include having excellent technology features, having a well-built interior, having very good interior ergonomics, and having generous amount of cargo capacity. And to top it all off, it's significantly less expensive than its European competitors. Although it has a few shortcomings, like there's no optional engine available and you have to be stuck with the 2-liter turbo 4. And although there's a bit of a learning curve with the infotainment system, it's still a vastly superior infotainment system compared to the prior generations of Acuras. Now, the overall design, granted it has the same grille and the overall aesthetics compared to the other Acura models, but somehow it just looks vastly more improved and has a much more athletic design and more modern look compared to other Acura models. Now, one of Acura's signature trademark is having that super handling all-wheel drive system. Now, in this generation of RDX, this means that it is the third generation system. And what that means is that it has better overall traction improvements and vastly superior control within this torque vectoring system. Now, the third generation RDX includes a brand new 2-liter turbo 4, which actually shares some of its components with the Honda Accord's 2-liter turbo. Now, if you know your Acuras correctly, you would know that the first generation RDX had a similar 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder. However, this one is much more powerful and much more fuel efficient than its first-gen sibling. Now, this 2-liter 4 produces 272 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque, and comes mated with a 10-speed automatic transmission. Now, you can either pair that with front-wheel drive or super handling all-wheel drive. And I highly recommend you get that all-wheel drive system, as not only it improves a low-end grip, but also improves handling and traction as well. Now, there's a reason why the RDX sells really well, apart from being the fact that it is coming off from a fresh redesign, and that includes having a generous amount of standard safety and convenience features. Among the safety list includes Acura Watch, and that's a trio of safety features that includes lane departure warning, road departure mitigation, blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking. That's a generous amount of safety features that you have to pay extra for its competitors. And then amongst its convenience features include that nicely improved touchpad infotainment system and having Apple CarPlay, but weirdly no Android Auto. Now, I hear Android Auto is coming soon, which I'm really crossing my fingers for that. Now, the reason I think they don't have Android Auto quite just yet is because they have to mate that with that new touchpad infotainment system. Now, this touchpad is what Acura calls a one-to-one control system, and what that means is wherever you push on the touchpad will link directly to what is linked to the infotainment screen. Now, some other touchpads, particularly Lexus, I'm looking at you, they're not the best systems out there in terms of having a touchpad, as if you always have to look down towards the screen and off the road, and you always have to be exact with what your precision has to be. Whereas this RDX version, you basically click to wherever it's linked onto the infotainment system. Now, it is a good looking infotainment system and is a 10.2-inch system rather than Acura's old dual screen infotainment system, and it comes in line with what many of its competitors offer these days. Now, obviously, there are higher trim levels, and within those trim levels, you get more safety and convenience features. Those include the technology package, the A-Spec, and the advanced package. Now, the technology package adds navigation, leather seats, rear cross traffic alert, and a 12-speaker sound system. However, I think the sweet spot might be the A-Spec model, as it looks a little bit different with the body kit and actually having real dual exhaust tailpipes, and especially in this model with the nice blue color and having a red interior color. Not only on the A-Spec can you get a nice blue exterior with red interior color, which some people call it the Spider-Man colors, which obviously I can see why. But I think the A-Spec might be the sweet spot in the RDX lineup. Also on the RDX, you can upgrade to a 16-speaker ELS sound system, and what makes that particularly noteworthy is that you actually get speakers up in top of the ceiling and in the headrest as well, which makes it for a truly immersive sound experience. Now, the amenities of the advanced package include having adjustable suspension dampers, hands-free tailgate, having a customizable head-up display, and having a 360-degree camera system. Now, the 0 to 60 times with the one engine choice, the 2-liter Turbo 4, is about 7 seconds, which is a little bit slower compared to its competitors, but still pretty respectable. Overall, that's a really quick look at the 2020 Acura RDX. Let me know down in the comments, would you consider purchasing an RDX, or would you rather look at one of its competitors? And until next time, peace out.